Hello.
Hey, First Lady Jenkins, what you doing?
Eating my prunes, waiting for Kit to show up for his bachelor party, and watching that ass.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your ass up.
Ever since November, about 8-9 months ago, I've been without a vehicle, sharing one vehicle. And if anybody knows about that, that is difficult when you have a lot on your plate. Probably dirty as hell, but I'm over here trying to get this alternator out. And God has a sense of humor, because my sockets keep dropping in the middle of the motor. The time is literally winding down. I am a few days away. The truck has yet to be fixed. I had to get an alternator. To my surprise, it was missing an alternator, as well as a few other things. Tried to turn over my vehicle, and the starter went out. So not only do I have a truck that is not running, but at this point, I had my actual working vehicle no longer running. I walk almost 3 miles away from my house to get to the bank. My wife is mad at me for no reason because I have no control of the car not starting. 2 days before accommodation. Right now, I am sitting on the outside of the bank waiting for the bank to open up. And then I'm going to get a part for a vehicle. Then I have to go to work. Then come home and work on those vehicles. Both of my vehicles. Life could be a little fucked up. Are y'all ready for the rest of this story? Life could be a little fucked up. But I don't let it stop me. I don't let it defeat me. I don't let it beat me down. That's why I get up every day. That's why I encourage y'all to get up every day. Because despite what I'm going through, sweat and all over the shirt from walking, going through listening to complaints, listening to now I'm the problem because a vehicle broke. God has more for you in the things that are in front of you, and as always as big as they appear, unless and if you make them. And I choose to make my problem small because my God is bigger. That's my belief. That's what keeps me going, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. 2 days for a comedy show, 2 days for something special, and here it is, nothing but roadblocks. This is what I go through all the time. You want to know why I haven't done Get Your Ass Up in 4 years? This is why. Because every time I am on the press, on a level to make it, to succeed, to be able to take care of my family, I fall short. Situations happen. And honestly, there are situations that I can put myself in, but these situations I have no control over. Car breaking, you know what I'm saying? Spouse loses job and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Tire out. Feel me? Like, I have no control over that. I have no control over what's in stock, what place accepts this, what place accepts that. I don't have no control over none of that. Only thing I have control is over myself here and here. And I'm never gonna let these be chained for long. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go in this bank, go get this part. When I get home from work, I'll get this shit fixed. Because don't nothing stop Chef 24/7. Nothing stops Chef 24/7. That's why I am who I am. That's why I'm a hustler who I am. That's why I'm the man who I am. And y'all gonna see. Y'all probably wonder why I'm sitting outside of this bank. Get ready for part 2. So get Oh. I guess I'm ready for my close-up. So anyway, after that melodramatic meltdown that I had less than 48 hours to get my vehicle together and hopefully get to Bossier City on time. And mind you, I have not rolled a single joke. So I'm outside, as you see, about to fix my one vehicle and got my truck in the back to fix that too. And I'm gonna try to have both of these things done by today. Wish me luck. Whew, missing some wrenches. So my girl going to get the piece for this car. I'm working back on the truck. Put the alternate on, and this is what my Herculean ass did to the solenoid. I don't know if y'all can see it. So yeah, gotta take that off. And this was exactly how I felt. Another. So much for attempts. I tried my best, and I didn't do quite a good job. But I gave it my all. Alright guys, so we are following up. I had quite the adventure last night. I had quite the adventure yesterday. We are one day away from the show. And I already decided this is the episode 3. I wasn't even supposed to go into this. I was just going to talk about the origin of getting the truck and the fun of having that. And I have a hornet trying to harass my wonderful garden. Anyway, I'll show y'all my garden. Look how beautiful it's growing. My cucumbers are getting ready. Okra getting itself together. Basil. It's just beautiful over there. Even my jalapeno peppers is starting to come into bloom, and I'm excited about that. So look guys, I know how to fix stuff, and I have this insecurity issue when it comes to fixing cars. It's something I put on myself because I felt like my dad was very good with cars, but my dad wasn't around because he passed away when I was a kid. So when I reached these stages, I felt like because he didn't teach me, I'm not good enough. And my sister could literally fix a car. Like, it ain't nothing. But I love my sister, but back then my sister used to be my biggest hurdle because it was nothing she did wrong, while I, on the other hand, looked at myself and often was told I was the mess up. But that's neither here nor there. We're in and out. So after trying to fight these vehicles, I ended up on this ground right here last night, pretty much in tears, because I felt defeated. And mind you, it's like it's a starter. Hell yeah, Chef has taken off many starters. So imagine how I feel. First of all, I didn't have all the proper tools. So teachable moment, get your tools. Have your tools on point. Teachable moment number 2, I'm learning that despite the fact I know I can do everything, sometimes it's not best if I try to do everything. Makes sense? I'm learning that, yeah, I'm great at a lot of things. And yes, I can get under here and go walk, get the right tools and get the stuff done. But you know what? Sometimes call the professionals and let the professionals handle it. Let somebody else take some of the load off. You don't have to do everything, and that is what I am learning today. Just like this garden. All I have to do is keep it watered and do the minor part, and it's going to do the rest. So I'm calling the mechanic. They're going to change the starter part. I did change 3 of the plugs. It's just 2 of them are torqued so tight that no tool that I have works. So, and I know this mechanic is a traveling one, so he's going to come here and handle that business. And then we'll be running with this one. and then I'm gonna jump in on what I could do with that one, or hell, I might even just let him fix it up so I can save me time and money because I'm supposed to be learning my lesson.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
So that's the goal. That's what we gonna do. Sorry, I ain't show y'all all the mechanic stuff because when I'm under the car, I'm under the car. And just to kind of backtrack, because I know I mentioned my dad, I also learned something. Sometimes you may not get the lessons the way you want it, but you still get those lessons. And I have to give a big shout out, and I don't always give him his flowers sometimes, because sometimes I feel dies in step hours. But I'm gonna give him his flowers today, because honestly, I may not have had my dad to help me under the vehicle or car or stuff like that, and my stepdad is far from perfect, but my stepdaddy did do those things when he was available. And so I'm gonna give him his flowers because just so happened I'm under the vehicle and I'm kind of at my wits end, and he randomly calls and we never talk. Since my mom passed, I think we maybe talked several times, since I moved back home. And he actually kind of kept me calm through it and kind of remind me, hey, come on now, let's get it. I may be 40-year-old man, but at the same time, we all human. So, yeah. So now I'm waiting on the mechanic to come. I'm about to go finish chilling, get myself ready for work, because my brother still got to hustle. And I actually, despite all the bullshit that you will see throughout this episode, I actually wrote some jokes last night. Before I went to bed, there's a lot of stuff been going on, and honestly, me fixing the car is a lot is a lot for me. But down in Louisiana, we had a pastor fighting somebody, and that was comedy gold. I ain't gonna lie, it gave me so much life. So much life. I feel like Donald Trump. So much life. So much life. So much. Anyway, that's my political joke. I don't care about it. Anyway, I'm excited. Because I got good material written or wrote down, and I'm going to be practicing today, and I still got to work on the podcast, and I even going to do a little promo wrestling for y'all later in the week, so y'all going to get more episodes on that. This was supposed to be the 10th episode, and we're going to build up, but so much stuff started collapsing, and hey, we get it when we get it. I was going to make this a whole 3rd episode and slowly build, but you know what? What's the fun in that? Let's get to it, and I'll show you what happens after, because we still have more stuff. I actually have a private gig on the 4th of July, and I'm getting to go into Essence to see Parliament Funkadelic. So those are episodes. So you know what? We're going to get more in these 10 episodes instead of just a build up to a comedy show. Y'all wanted to see me. You wanted to see this life. This is the life of Chef 24/7. This is why I hustle. This is why I grind. This is why I can't let nothing knock me down, because God gave me strength to be here. God gave me strength to still stand. And no matter what rolls my way, I am who I am, and I'm going to break through every wall with God's strength. And that is the truth. First of all, I do not like talking bad about people, their business, and what they do, because I like to support hustlers. Now, granted, I'm a country boy. So if I see my mechanic come with a cigar or a drink, then hey, bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? As long as he could get the job done. Hey, what you do? What you do? You still watching the video? Well, I'm glad you're still on. Man, make sure you take the time to like, share, subscribe, or comment, subscribe, share, whatever's going to pop up right here. Just try it out. Help your boy out. Help out Infamous Media as we continue to create more content, entertain you, and enlighten you. God bless. So get the mechanic to come there. Mechanic takes like forever. I gotta chase him for the first day, but he's kind. He's nice. He brought me to work. You know what I'm saying? Took me to go get the parts. So it was helpful. Through my struggle, ironically, I'm able to write the jokes finally. So I get 1 or 2 jokes, and obviously it's about the mechanic because I'm frustrated. But in the world, there's other craziness going on. So I kind of get motivation. Get a few jokes into my system. And I found out, as I'm trying to get my jokes together, truck's still not fixed. So day before the show, vehicle still not fixed. But it'll be fixed tomorrow before the show. Changed the starter and everything, and the starter is not good. So which happens. So we're just gonna take it back tomorrow, start over, get it done. get on the road. Anyway, I've been writing material, been frustrated, but I've definitely been fun. Appreciate you, my G. So it's show day. Whew. Good morning, folks. Get up. One day before, well, today is actually show day. It ain't no one day. It is Thursday. Car still down. Starter I got was bad. Praying to God, everything else checked out. So hopefully, waiting on the mechanic. We're gonna go swap it out. I have not too many hours to do this. I have to get this done before noon so I can make it there on time, do the show. I'm excited. Everything's supposed to be working out. But as I told y'all, this is my life and this stuff happens. And honestly, if there was a message in this, the message is simple. Stuff gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You can add a sh to that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. It happens. And when it happens, what you do determines how it turns out. Because if you stress, if you worry, if you curse, if you yell, if you scream, which I've done some of those things, it don't get you nowhere. But if you stay focused, keep your mind clear, take your time, and really think, things can happen. Now, yes, I got the mechanic coming because I'm a mechanic too, but I don't have time and I don't have energy, and I'm glad he came because he was able to point out a few things that was messed up. He had a short in the wire. It helped out a lot because if I would have changed all of this and it wouldn't have started, I would have been devastated. So yeah, so we did a little trim up. I don't think I did that much of a great job right here, but other than that, it's fine. And I'm gonna show y'all the garden this morning because there's other things to be happy about. Mind you, y'all been seeing this garden. Look how this garden rose up the mocha getting ready. Yeah, see, I got my cucumber. Ooh, it's starting to bury my cayenne peppers, and my jalapeno peppers are starting to do their thing too. So basil over there too, blue basil. Is my bell pepper still surviving? He's somewhere in there. My bell pepper right there in the, oh shoot, the bell pepper right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see right there. Yeah, he's surviving. And it's the jalapeno peppers right here. And of course you see all the cucumber that are taking over. It's currently 7:30. Waiting on a mechanic. We're supposed to be in here by 6:30. But he also told me blow his phone up because he may go back to sleep. So his phone up. I hope I'll get into it. Say what's up, G. And what he asked you? Of course, that's oh, okay, he just messaged me. He getting himself together right now. You gotta be positive during these days, folks. And the mechanic told me the day before he will be there and have me on the road by 12. Now, everybody knows I am a man of faith. I do believe in God. And I pray real well. And I pray real hard. And I always hope that things work out. But as I always say, God has a sense of humor. And honestly, there's a moment where I should have crashed out even more. But I think a lot of people was praying because I think God didn't want me to crash out. It's now 9 o'clock. No mechanic yet. Don't be patient. Mind you, positive thinking leads to positive thoughts. If not, my ass will be under there again. So, God shows up.
Right, yeah.
God is good.
I kept asking, I said, man, you sure it had 3 wires?
But yeah, it had it on there though. I don't know why, but it probably, but that might be, they might have had, the original one might have had something different. I don't really know. But yeah, it had 3 wires on it. After over 48 hours of work, right at 11:45 is 11:22. It works. And my boy got it together. God is good. We going to Bossier, folks. I was done. I literally was at the point of giving up. But, shade tree mechanic or not, and I'm not going to talk bad about this guy because despite the fact he had his cigars, despite the fact he had his shots of liquor. I started that project to get it together, but I couldn't finish certain parts because I didn't have the necessarily equipment. He came, fixed the rest of it up, got it running, didn't quite finish the job, haul ass and left. But hey, we get the Bossier.
But every time I hear this bad boy turn over, I am thanking God. Ooh, we on our way, baby.